We're shooting this video, and then we still got to go to Head in the Clouds that night to get on stage with Jackson. So like my whole weekend was like, team no sleep.
That's tight, because in your other life, like outside of JK, you're like here, and then you come here, and then you're like here.
Bro, I'm here, brother.
Yeah.
JK, I'm
Lower.
here.
Oh, what was that? Bug, get it. Oh, it's Anthony. My bad.
Balance. That's the work-life balance.
Welcome back, everybody, to an episode of The Careful Boys. And everybody's here, including Bart. He's right there.
Yeah.
Bart's taking a little crazy shit.
Bart had stomach flu for a week, and that's what he looks like.
Yeah.
He pooped all his muscles out. He said he had diarrhea. I'm Bart with a stomach flu.
Yeah.
He shrunk.
Yeah.
That's pretty. How many cans do you think could fit inside a Bart?
Ooh, that's a
14.
fun question.
Well, how much does he weigh?
Maybe 13.
3 cans.
Bart's like 185, 190.
I think Bart's is 2 cans at least.
Stop making it too real, kid.
No, man.
I think 5. I think we get
Hey, take back that 14 comment. Take that back.
we get stuff 5 cans.
Oh, you won't? I'll edit it out.
Yeah.
Imagine Kane was that small. Like where he's gonna edit it out.
It'd be kind of funny though.
I thought you were saying.
You like that? You like that?
Ah, man, I hate it. I'm gonna take it out.
That's good.
By the way, happy birthday, Anthony.
Happy birthday!
It was yesterday, but yeah.
Yeah.
He did
Happy
it.
belated.
Dude.
We're going to BJ's tonight.
What did Nina buy you for your birthday?
Nina?
So so here's the thing. I was doing that other job, so I was gone for like 10, 11 days or whatever. And then on Monday, literally a couple days ago, I drove back to Vegas finally. And I had later 48 hours. And then yesterday I had to drive back here for JK. So in the time that we had, when she still has work and stuff, she actually surprised me and got me a massage, but she obviously couldn't go with me, so she just got it while she had work. So I had to drive back to Vegas. I took like a quick nap because I was freaking tired. And then she's like, you got a massage appointment at this Thai spot that she really likes. Ooh. And it was fucking intense.
Really?
Is it when they step on your back?
Oh, it was too much, huh?
It was great afterwards, but during it, I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. This is... Or like the stretches, you know, like where they're like grabbing you, doing the craziest stuff.
I wonder if we went to the same one, because I like going to a Thai one out there that fucks you up.
Yeah, dude, and I have like a bruise now.
Nice.
But like I probably needed it, but at the same time, like it was maybe one of the most intense massages I've ever had in my life. And I was like, I thought I was gonna like, woo saw and relax. But during it, I feel like I was like the whole time.
Damn.
She's like, is this okay? I was like, I don't know. I don't know.
Happy birthday.
So we did that, and then she took me out to eat at. She took me out to the steakhouse at Circa. Randomly, we were just talking about that here with Paul Gomez the other week.
Yo, how was it?
It was bomb.
What'd you get? What cut did you get?
A rib cap.
What's that?
Oh, that's the best part of the ribeye.
It's the end cut of the ribeye, huh? Ooh.
But I gotta admit, it was bomb. I gotta admit, her filet mignon was actually, to me, tastier.
Really? It's hard to make filet tasty too, like that.
It was so good. Like she could like slice like thin slices of it, and I was like, Jesus, that's so good.
Hey, there's a sleeper steakhouse though.
Buraco.
Circus.
At Circus.
Oh wait, that's a serious answer for
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
No, it's no joke. I was watching a food vlogger, and they're like, guys, this is one of the best
But
steakhouses.
for the price too.
Yes, that's why, because it's like really good price, but you get some like bomb ass steak. That's like, if you got it at MGM or whatever, you're probably gonna pay like double or whatever. I don't know.
Wait, which place is this?
It's in the Circus. Yeah, there's a steakhouse there.
That's the problem. It's like a moat around it.
Bro, you took us there.
Yep.
From the moat from the leaks.
Wait, we all went together?
It was the first day when we shot in Vegas. I came in, you picked me up from the airport, and we met up with Bart and we ate there. That place was really good.
At the Circus Steakhouse?
Yeah.
Oh shit! All right, we're going.
It was good. It was really good.
Yeah, might as well go before it's gone.
I know, legit.
That's the only thing keeping the place open.
There's the that other steakhouse. It's a Golden
Corral?
No.
I know what you're talking about. The old one.
Golden Steer. Golden.
Yeah. I want to go there.
Okay, so
but
I
it's
didn't-
you
I
gotta
didn't
wait
realize-
like months.
We just made a reservation
Yeah.
for September.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's the closest.
their
you can
wait
get?
list is long.
yeah. It's insane.
That's dope.
But I think it's been in Vegas for like 100 years or some shit.
But because the wait list is so long, I was like, fuck it, just put it down and we'll cancel if something comes up. But like, make the reservation because 3 months out.
So you and
Damn,
Nina
dude,
gonna go?
That's crazy.
Yeah, we literally have a reservation for that spot. We made that reservation like a month ago.
Apparently, MGM Grand. What's it called? What starts with a B? But that steakhouse is apparently really bomb.
Bistro.
That's it. Nailed it.
Your guesses are so ridiculous.
You know Vegas really well.
Bistro.
It's all the Chinese places
It's the
out
letter
here.
B.
Bistro steaks.
I would love
That
to watch
is one cool thing about
Family
Vegas
Feud with
though,
you.
is like there is so many steak places to get a good steak. Like
And prime rib.
California, I never really trusted a lot of the restaurants here that have steak on the menu.
Bavette's at
Bavette's.
Park MGM.
Yeah, Park MGM.
I went to that one. It's bomb.
Exactly. That's
It's
like
super bomb.
and that's also a hard res apparently. Like not always easy to get in there.
like I went there. It was 4 of us, and the tab was $700.
And no alcohol though?
700.
Well, yeah, there was some alcohol there.
He didn't say it.
Alcohol brings it up.
Come on, dude. You gotta have a fine glass of wine or whiskey with your steak. Yeah.
Hey, tell us about the freaking. So if you guys have seen the Netflix Tudum mega show with like the Squid Game performance, like that's fucking this guy.
He did that.
Dang.
What are you talking about?
He
did it.
Yeah, on
He
Saturday.
choreographed everything.
So basically, and how did I don't even really know how they came up. All I know is Ryan texted me and Mike the other week before the job and was like, "Hey, I'm trying to put you in touch with Amanda."
Yeah, that's my homie.
Yeah, Amanda Balin. Shout out Amanda. And they got in touch with us, and then they were just like, "Look, we have to do this thing that we can't really tell all the details because I didn't sign an NDA for it yet. It's for a live streaming event, live show, and we are doing a choreography for an act, and we do choreography a certain way, but like we don't really do like cool moves like you. So we just need you to come and do some cool moves." I was like, "Sure, I'm available. Like let's make it happen."
Yeah.
And then I signed the NDA and stuff like that, and then finally we get some info on it. It turns out to be Netflix Tudum, which is like, you know, like Disney does D23 Expo or whatever. It's basically kind of like a live show where a bunch of like celebrities and stars come out and they promo like their new and upcoming like IP for Netflix.
Nice.
So for example,
It's like upfronts.
yeah, so like Squid Game, their whole the main actors, they all came out from Korea.
Ooh.
And then they dropped the Squid Game 3 trailer for the first time. Ben Affleck and Matt Damon were there for their new movie called The Rip. Jenna Ortega was there, and Lady Gaga performed because Lady Gaga's in
Wednesday.
Who else was there that was dope? Adam Sandler was there to promote Happy Gilmore 2. Shooter McGavin came out like, oh man. We're like, hell yeah, dude, this is dope. Guillermo del Toro was there with Oscar Isaac to promote Guillermo's new movie Frankenstein, which looks fucking dope.
Oscar Isaac's in it.
Yeah, it looks dope. So they, just like surprise stars and celebrities just show up and like they promote their stuff and they drop like their new trailers. So what I ended up doing was the Squid Game number was like the opening act for the show. So like Sophia Carson's the host. She comes down, and Sophia Carson's the host because she's in like 5 Netflix movies. So that's why it like makes sense. And then they have like this video where like a bunch of the pink guards from Squid Game are like roaming all throughout LA. They're getting like hailed to the Kia Forum, which is where like the live event's happening. So there's this video sequence of them like rappelling down the Hollywood sign, coming through the Santa Monica Pier and stuff, and then slowly walking towards the Forum. And then that's when like the live stuff happens for us. That's when we shoot a take where all the Squid Game dancers, which we hired 50 of them, by the way.
Wow.
Look like a grip of poop.
I put hella Kinjas in there, so that was tight. They're walking down the hallway, and then they start walking through the crowds to get onto the main stage. And so that whole week, I was working with 50 dancers to put this number together, where we have to find the movement vocabulary so they like act like the pink guards. So there's like there's almost certain rules, like pink guards like never really run, or like they Netflix, you can't hold guns, and like you wouldn't do that in a dance anyway because they actually have to hold real guns. There's like a Mickey Mouse IP level to it where it's like like you wouldn't go to Disneyland and like catch like Mickey Mouse with his head off taking a cigarette break. You know, like you just can't do those things. So like
Smokes inside there.
so like we can't.
You can't be like this.
Well, you can, but like not really. You can't post photos of that, like the dancers backstage with their masks like off, but the suits on. So it's just like a specific IP for them, right? And so I probably have what we rehearsed from Monday to Friday, and then the show is on Saturday. So I go in cold on Monday with 50 dancers. It's a crazy stage of staircases and stuff from the show, and I just got to figure out this whole number. The ironic thing was I didn't realize, and this is just kind of how the industry works, right? It's like I'm not the choreographer. There's a choreographer, and then Amanda's the assistant, and then I'm like the associate choreographer, supposed to come in and like do moves or whatever. But when you work on a production of this scale, the choreographer really isn't like let me do the dance moves. It's really like she's running around like coordinating so many other things. Like she's making sure wardrobe's a certain way, stage props are a certain way, lighting's a certain way, the video programming's a certain way. We had an artist named Hanuman Khan, this Indian artist who sang Big Step Underground. That guy, he's super dope. He did a track for season 2 Squid Game, so like he came in as a live performance with our number as well. So I had to coordinate like dancers around his Indian drummers and stuff, which is a whole sequence. So like she's doing all these things. She's even working with Gaga's team to make sure that they're aware of like how things are gonna work, which meant that like she was maybe in the rehearsal room like 20%, 15% of the time, which meant that I ended up basically putting the whole number together.
Whoa.
But it's like, here's the crazy, it's not like my vision. She still got to be like, all right, we want this at this place, and let's move these people here, and then like the artist got to come out this way at this time frame, and we got to have some sort of thing here. I'm like, all right, cool. And then she's like, all right, cool, I'm not gonna be at rehearsal. So,
Good luck.
yeah. So I'm sitting there like not prepped really. 50 dancers looking at you for the answers. I was like, all right.
Good thing you're used to it.
Do you like distract them with like a light for a little while you figure it out?
Laser pointer. They're like, oh. They start climbing the walls.
Do you start by going, yes, so I am Anthony Lee.
It is I. Hey, you want to know something crazy?
I'm just gonna stand here and you guys can come take pictures real quick.
I couldn't wait to bring this up. So during this crazy like your rehearsal, because you were in town in LA, he's like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go lift with Nick. He's like, I'm gonna go lift with him. He came to the gym, and there's this older dude who is a trainer. He's a client of ours, and he's at the gym, and he was training at the same time with Jeremy while I was working out with this guy. And as soon as this guy leaves, the old guy comes up to me, John, and he goes, hey man, can I ask you a question? I was like, yeah. He's like, that guy, like, he's somebody, isn't he?
You mean the old guy?
Bro,
the guy who was stretching for like half an hour?
Bro, I was smiling ear to ear, and I was like, John, you have no fucking idea.
He's somebody. That's what I'm saying.
He's like, yeah.
Is he a white guy?
Yeah, he's like he's like
Is he like, I think I met Jet Li today.
he was like, John is like a 6'3", like 70-year-old dude.
He can just tell, huh?
Bro, he's in like advertising and shit. Like,
Yeah.
he's an OG. Right?
That's why for the 24 hours of Anthony, that's what I was talking
Bro,
about.
that's what I'm saying. And I swear to God, as I was watching that video, I was thinking of John, and this guy was like, yeah, you could tell he's like somebody, man. Like the way he carries himself, like he has like a
That guy wants to suck your dick. 24 hours of Anthony would be wild.
I said, John, you have no idea who this guy is. I was like, yeah, dude, he does it all. Right now he's doing Netflix right now. He's doing this whole thing for Netflix. And I was talking this guy up. And he was so, bro, he was so fascinated, dog. Yeah. And then when John left, I was talking to Jeremy, and I was like, yeah, like Anthony is kind of a fucking unicorn, you know? Like this guy is this guy walks in the gym, and everyone's like, who the fuck is this guy?
Hey, I'll tell you what, buddy, not in this room. Whatever.
Especially in this room.
No, where were you? You were somewhere over the weekend. Chad from Crypto Corner, he like sent me a video of you like fucking on stage looking all cool and shit. You had like fucking Morpheus. You look like Morpheus behind this guy.
Hey, I'm gonna show my guy John that picture.
You should.
Be like,
no, it was
hey.
like a video though. It's like some guy. There's a guy in front of you, and then you're like in the back, like the fucking hype man or some shit.
He's all
Looking all
about
hard.
Jackson Head in the Cloud.
Man in the clouds, yeah.
Was that what that was?
So you did Netflix and Head in the Clouds?
Bro, I had a week.
Wow.
And a birthday.
Yeah.
And BJ's tonight.
Here's the craziest part.
Pizza and Bazooki tonight, dude.
So we do this whole fucking giant show. It's 4.5 minutes. I had to put together a whole opening scene, 4.5 minutes for Netflix. Which it's crazy because you already have like thousands of people at the Kia Forum watching, and like you're used to like, all right, we're doing this live show, like audience, blah blah. There's people in the pit, like don't fall off. You're wearing a mask. Everything's dark, crazy stuff. But then you get reminded because Netflix producers come in the room during rehearsal and stuff like that, and they're like, they're trying to gas you up and be like, yeah, there's like 9,000 people in the forum, but there's maybe a couple million that are gonna tune into the live stream like live.
Yeah, because it's on actual Netflix.
Yeah.
You can watch the whole thing.
Because like first time ever live streamed on Netflix for this type of event.
Makes sense.
Huge event.
And for me, I'm like, okay, 1 million plus people are gonna watch this right now,
And the clip went viral too of that Hanuman Kind with Squid Games. Yeah.
and I'm like,
Are you ever like, why do I have to wear fucking masks as our thing? You know what I
Gotta
mean?
show my face.
I should show my fucking head, man.
I didn't perform. I just choreographed it.
Okay.
I would have been recognized.
But we do that whole thing, and the best part, truly the best part about it is that like when you're in rehearsal, when you're in the thick of it, and you're looking at these fucking dancers goofing around with like their mask off, like mesh morph suit holes cut out, right? Like the magic's like you're just having fun, you're just doing your job, and then they walk out and the crowd starts screaming, and then you remember that like Squid Game is like a worldwide cultural phenomenon.
Everyone knows what
People
it is.
love that show.
Yeah.
And then literally like the second the shows are finished, like people are texting me like, yo, like this is crazy, blah blah blah. And then like my in-laws who I'm staying with, they watched it because they watched Squid Games.
Yeah.
Right.
So like for other people, you're like, dude, this is a big deal.
Worlds are colliding.
Yeah.
My boy John his head is fucking blown right now, dude. He can't even fucking believe it.
Yo, there was a celebrity in
I
this.
just felt really like lucky to be able to work on something of like that caliber. And then we finished that whole thing, which is
They were lucky
crazy.
to have you, brother. That's
Honestly.
the fucking attitude.
You saved
Yeah.
You saved the day, brother.
I enjoyed it.
That would have been such a shitty dance number if you weren't there.
Shout out to the creative team though. Everybody's awesome. And then the next morning though, we still have to wake up butt ass early because the Kinder's youth program, like our kids team, we had a video shoot that was scheduled. And this was pre-scheduled. This is scheduled before the job came through or anything like that. So like we couldn't even get lit. We wake up 9 a.m. call time in like downtown LA. We're shooting this video, and then we still got to go to Head in the Clouds that night to get on stage with Jackson. So like my whole weekend was like team no sleep.
That's tight, because in your other life, like outside of JK, you're like here, and then you come here, and then you're like here, and then everyone just like...
Bro, I'm here, brother.
Yeah.
JK, I'm fucking...
Lower. Yeah. Oh, what was that fucking pug? Get it. Oh, it's Anthony. Shit. My bad.
That's balance. That's the work-life balance right there.
What was that bug?
But it was good. It was
Oh, Ken was about to get up. He was like, oh. Ken's like, fuck this video.
Someone's jealous. Look at how jealous.
So
It should have been me next to Jackson.
You know what I was doing at Head in the Clouds? I was selling bun cots.
He was at Head in the Clouds
All
selling...
right, I guess we can end the video.
He's a head and cloud selling bacon wrapped hot dogs outside.
Hold on, no, wait. Closing statement.
I should have got some bun cock.